Here's another crab memory.
I've got you. Don't move. I'll get you down.
Okay. So this is the aftermath. There's Charlie dead on top of one of the crab things. Yo, Super Deal, what's up? Good to see you again. That's the bosun. Is he hurt? Okay, we know who that is. That's Nathan Peters. So he's still alive. He was going down. There's the butcher who got speared to the wall. The doctor's trying to help him off the wall. Wasn't there somebody in the hallway back here? The ship's steward was spiked. We couldn't figure out if he got spiked or if he was shot when they were trying to shoot. He came from over here. Hang on, let's look at Charlie's memory. This is the one before that, right? Because he might have been shot accidentally. Okay. So there's... Charlie set it on fire and then jumped on top of it. Good old Charlie. That is the guy who ends up getting blown up. There's the butcher who's speared to the wall. Okay, yeah, so you were definitely spiked. That's for certain. You were definitely spiked. No one down there. There's the doctor. There's that kid. And then they're fighting more of them over here. We know who that is. We're pretty sure that's the bosun's mate. He's still alive. We need to determine some fates, too. We need to find dead people. Or people that have definitely been killed. Okay, there's that guy. This guy's rushing down. He looks hurt? He holding his stomach? He is. Still don't know what's happening. That's... Charlie's gonna burn it. These guys lose their heads. We know that. That guy gets decapitated by a beast. I'm fairly certain that's Zhang. Yeah, he's got those same stripy socks. That's gotta be Zhang. Gotta be Zhang. Aha, James Wallace. Decapitated by a beast. That's the butcher. This is... yeah. Okay. That's the first mate. There's this guy going end over end. That's a pretty ineffectual stab there, buddy. And we're firing up at another one coming down. Look at these things. That is nightmare fuel. Okay, we know what happens to you. Who are you? You got stabbed. Aha, you were spiked by a beast. We're pretty sure you're the carpenter? You got speared by a beast. Or is that a spike? I don't know. Who's that? Okay, that's one of the Peters brothers. Boy. Only 2 weeks away from your Norway vacation. That's exciting, Jojo. I expect a lot of pictures. I expect all the pictures. We know who that is. We know who that is. What are you popping? Let's look at this one. You'll send me one? How dare you?
What's going on?
Stay back! It's already going to Nick.
Hey, come on, boss. No, get there. Hey, cat!
Come on, boss. Yes, I'm pretty sure that's the carpenter then. And then the carpenter's assistant saying, come on, boss. And they both sounded American. Yeah, here comes... Actually, you weren't speared by a beast. You were spiked. You were... Whoops. You were spiked by a terrible beast. And you were also spiked by a terrible beast. I had that, right? Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's who it is. You throw an axe at him? This guy's hiding in the corner. GG, Davey. GG. That's the Dane. Nobody in here. That's one of the Peters brothers. Okay. We can go on deck. There's another one. Oh, mercy. Look at that thing. Holding a spear. Like, what is that? This guy's hiding. This guy was speared. Yeah, we knew that one. This guy ends up being electrocuted. We don't know who it is, though. Right? We can't... It's one of the Chinamen. I'm pretty sure Zhang is the one who has the stripy socks, but we can't really differentiate between them. Alright, let's get out of here. Yeah, Joey. Pretty much. They won't do that every time, but yeah. Oop. You can also just pause it if you don't want this month's. By the way, it's like the last chance. The Humble Bundle finishes. Humble Monthly this month is super good. The two main games are Moonlighter, which I'm going to play on stream at some point, and Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice, which I'm also going to stream, but only once I feel good about myself. Because it's a very... Game has a lot of... It's all about mental health, so... You want this month, but you want to pay as little as possible, fair. I can't fault you there. Alright, let's look at the book. Start at the beginning. Real quick, I'm just going to refill my coffee cup. I'll be right back. 2 seconds. Okay. Loose cargo's done. Bitter cold is done. Murder is done. The calling, we gotta figure out. Identifying that guy is a 3-triangle problem, which is a tough one. You're not supposed to stand up. Yo, he's back up, Twiggy. This guy is Russian. Oh, we identified Leonid. So we might be able to identify this guy. Is he Nikshin? Yeah, that's the only Russian left. Boom. So we know that guy. Oops. Right? So then... Isn't this guy one of the Russians? Apparently not. So is he Hannigan then? Because they say in that memory... Part 6, that's when he's coming back and Nichols gets shot by the remaining guard. Are you there, Miss Lynn? I have it. O'Hagan, are you still breathing? O'Hagan, you still breathing? Can you row? Then the girl shouts help. Nichols, sure, sir. Shoot them for God's sake. O'Hagan, you still breathing? Can you row? So one of the guys... We know who that is. So this has to be O'Hagan. I'm pretty sure we pegged him as O'Hagan before. Okay, how many do we have identified? To see that haven't done completion. Because it only does in 3s. We don't know who that is. So that's 1. Pretty sure on. That could also be O'Hagan. Because the other guy gets pulled overboard. So the other guy might be... They were both on the firing squad, too. That's 1, 2, 3. That's another Russian name. That might not be correct. Make that unknown. Naples lost his leg. We don't know if he died, though. There was no real confirmation that he died. We have a bunch. We've got at least 5. That might not be Zhang. 6, 7. Okay. We definitely have a lot of them are wrong. Okay. We don't know what happened to Peters. We don't know what happened to the bosun's mate. I'm pretty sure that's the ship's steward, and we know what happened to him. We don't know that that is Zhang. I go with unknown. Or unknown topman. rather. Pretty sure that's the surgeon's mate. So then... Oof. This could be Toporov. It didn't pop. And this could also be O'Hannigan. And then it would be the Russian that fell overboard. Actually, that only has a 2 rating. Whereas the other guy has a higher difficulty rating. This guy has a 3 rating, so my guess is that's not O'Hannigan. So using the difficulty rating, I'm guessing that this was O'Hannigan. And then there was definitely a Russian. So... this guy is a Russian. James Wallace, the surgeon's mate. We got that right. We knew that was right. Nikishin fell overboard to his death, and that is O'Hagan. Great. Boom. Closer. So that means we can identify the other Russian. We have Leonid identified. I'm certain that's the bosun. Do we know that he was blasted with a cannon? You can't really select blood out. We can't go in the lazarette yet. We don't know the fate. Nathan Peters we don't know the fate of. We don't know who that is. We don't know who that is. There's one more Russian that was playing cards with them. These carpenter mates, the carpenter and the carpenter's mate might be wrong. They could be wrong. I don't know who else they would be, though. They're always together, and they're wearing uniforms, unless it's the purser. I'm fairly certain it's the carpenter, though. Yeah, Takalo, this is like pure logic exercises. And I love it. So this guy definitely looks like a Russian, just to be totally honest. So we're going to say that's Toporov. We don't know who this is. Nor do we know what happened to him. Lift this out and take it below. What is going on? You don't know about these things, about the chest and your dead friends. What are these monsters? Where are they from? You must tell us everything. This is your fault. The shell must be protected. We will all die. He talk about a shell. Very dangerous. Shell? What shell? This is when everything goes sideways. Wait, no, this guy would have to be... Yeah, that guy was Russian. So this guy, we don't know who that is. He went with Nichols. So he's one of Nichols' guys. Finley Dalton, the helmsman? We haven't really been able to identify the helmsman. Never seen anybody at the helm of the ship in any of these memories, right? Does anyone recall? No one's been standing at the helm of the ship. Those are all the lifeboat memories. What was this one? The Doom. I want to see if there's anybody standing at the helm.
Over my dead body, you bloody
Oh, right.
How's that?
No cause for trouble.
This one we identified.
Get in the boat. Thought I'd forget. You can...
We don't know who this is. This is a... He's carrying books? He might be the purser.
My brother. What? That was an accident. Ropes.
The purser, like, keeps the ship's books and logs. Standing next to the surgeon. Oh, there's the helmsman. Finley Dalton. He's holding onto the helm. Psh. Good at this. So then this might be the purser. We don't know what happened to him, though. And we don't know who this is, or what happened to him. We know who this is. We know what happened there. Okay. What was this one? Just gonna jump through some memories. Okay, so this is the beginning.
What the hell is going on? What do you know about these things? About
This
the
is when they were
ships
first.
and your dead friends.
What are these monsters? Where are they from? You must tell us everything. This is your fault. The shell must be protected. We will all die.
Shell? What shell?
Okay, so that's when one of the ladies attacks. There's the doctor. That's the surgeon's mate. These are the 3 dead Formosans, right? Oh no, that's Nichols. He gets shot when he comes back. That's Miss Lim. That's the head of the Formosans. That's the doctor. That's the 3rd mate. Who are you? Okay, you're still alive. We know who you are, but we don't know what happened to you. Then we have people working the anchor. I've kind of followed the shells. They're always, like, glowing. Right now, they were in the boat. I don't know if they're in the chest. There's that guy. We don't know who that is. That guy, we don't know who that is either. Actually, that guy might be... He's a low-ranking seaman of African descent. That's the only one that we know. And then this guy is also going to be a low-ranking seaman, but we don't know... He could be Booth, he could be George Shirley. Either one, really. There's no real way to know. But he's also a laborer, just a... Okay, so then we have Nathan Peters. We still don't know what happened to him. Then we have this guy. We don't know who that is either. He might be a topman? No. The only unknown topmen that we have left are the Chinamen. So he could be one of the other... He could also be Indian. Difficult to say. He could be one of the guys from India. That's the Dane. That's Russian. We know who that is. Who's hauling the ropes? The bosun's mate. He's still alive. You just missed. That's one of the other guards. Who's holding him? That guy. Who is that guy? He gets speared. Who is that guy? This the one that was... Yeah, he gets electrocuted. He was translating. He gets spiked. But I have no idea who that is. So these are the ones that I've chosen, but haven't been confirmed. I thought Peters was confirmed. Oh. Maybe because we don't have a cause of death on him yet. Okay, is there anything else going on here? Can I go down? I miss anything? Okay. We can look at the bodies. To leave this memory. I don't want to go back out into the dinghies, so... Gotta keep my eye on the clock today. Are you the same memory? Yeah, so they both died. Okay, so who are you? I know what that memory is. I know what that memory is. Okay, let's look at the firing squad again.